It's Week 12 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching Terry McLaurin. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Howell. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Now is the punter, Jordan Stout.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taken in at the 22. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better. I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Chase Young
in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Back to throw. Pressure coming, and they got him once again. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Dumps this one off to Algier.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Howell now to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Algier is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Again, it'll be Algier.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal?
They'll look to run with Algier.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Tyler Algier, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
When you look at this Buffalo defense,
but right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're the top 10 in the league in sacks.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Line to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trying out to try to run for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield.
On 1st down, Howell.
That is incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
On 2nd, here's Algier.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Howell's throw taken in by McLaurin. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Howell throwing on 1st down here.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Tyree Wilson.
Credit him with his sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Howell toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner. Guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Back to throw now on first down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
The numbers a week ago for Chase.
6 catches, 64 yards.
And you can tell early, they're going to look his way quite a bit. And he made himself available on that one.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That one into the hands of Flowers.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. First down, Howell to throw.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
When you look at this defense,
right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
trying the left side with Algier.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. Now a 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action.
Here's Algier again on 2nd down.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
And Howell will throw it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there and needed some attention.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Houston set to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Now back to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's taken on the 25. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here are the Bills to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Now Howell, another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Back to throw, Howell. And he is caught. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trade in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Howell, he'll look to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Howell's throw caught by Olave.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
It's Howell with another throw.
And this is going to be incomplete. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
9-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They're going to look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st down, River Hogs.
He'll look to throw.
They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bills' 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Walker. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Just shy of the goal line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Walker once more.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the River Hogs are back within a score.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
From near the goal line, here's Howell.
And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
All right, partner, deuce is wild on this sequence. 2 plays, 2 sacks, and now 2 points thanks to the safety. Offensively, there just didn't seem to be much of a plan when they came out on attack. That let the defense create a little chaos up front and set up one of their guys to make a play and get through and record the sack.
They go play action here on 1st down. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny them the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Second and 1. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll look to throw here. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
On play action, they'll throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Open man is Chase, complete.
And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. Back to throw again.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now a throw in the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
That one caught by Gibson. Shrugs the tackle. inside the 10 at the 8. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Jamar Chase from 8 yards out. And the River Hogs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 6-point game. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
Throwing here, Howell. Dumps this one off to Algier.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And it's the home side who have the lead as they play the second quarter. Devontae Smith, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey to check on the Giants. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Justin Herbert has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore and check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. As you can see the score there.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On second down, it's Walker.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Man, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll set up a throw.
And he is caught.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down, Houston.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Now back to throw.
That's caught. It's Flowers.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
13 yards. First down, Houston.
Flowers going to go in motion right. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Brought down
From the 23, here's the 2nd down and 6.
on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll drop to throw.
It connects quickly to Jamar Chase.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, here's Walker.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
14-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Myers' kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Starting the drive with Algier.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Algier with another carry.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Leek Woolen.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
That's interference. Defense.
This is unbelievable.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
And Howe will throw it. He's got this to Algier.
So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Now they go play action with Howe.
And incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And they'll remain 2 scores back as this holds at a 9-point advantage. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive. And he's going to profess that he was happy to get points. And we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
4 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Antonio Gibson. incomplete. Good coverage by Charvarius Ward.
They'll look to throw.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw here.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They'll look to throw again.
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
A 50-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good, and that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd. Back now in Buffalo, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
First down, and they'll start with Algier.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Now Howell.
And he's got it, complete to Fowler. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They're going to look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Gets around him. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And now out come the Bills.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter.